Oh, it is live? Okay. Restore tab. Cool. Hi, it's been a minute. But I just wanted to try out this new setup because I cleaned off my animation disc. Look at that. That's fun. I did not want to buy a big old, I don't even know if the audio is here. Let me actually check that the audio is playing, because I don't want to say all this information and then it's not even playing. That would be very silly, would it not? Okay, plugging in my headphones here. Hold on, sorry. Ooh, okay. Put in the headphones, and then I will explain everything. Can I hear? Bloody bloody blah blah blah. Okay, I can't hear. Cool. Well, I know where that sets up to, but so I got this. It pinches 45 sheets at once. Punches holes. That's why they're a little janky, because for an Acme peg, you need this thing. So I also got, not just this. Ooh, let me set that down. It's heavy. I also, I'm so sorry. My head bumped the microphone. I'm figuring out the setup. I also got this, which that's shiny. Which is an ID hole punch, and you can see, well, maybe you can't. You can see that it punches this type of hole, and it fits exactly on this peg. I just have to, so I three hole punch it, 3-hole punch it, right? And then we get to try to line this one up, and I'm obviously extremely skilled. As we can definitely tell. And I don't need any practice because I'm perfect. Just kidding. So I was trying this out and I filmed a couple of videos, and then I wanted to try this out. So for some reason I'm streaming for the first time in like many months. But you can, let me show you around. We got this side. So this is pegs over here, and we got this side. Have some pegs over here. I have a drawing. This is all the blank pages actually, but I just had an idea at like 3 a.m. and I was like, sketch it out real quick. And then we got our middle thing. We got a good old IKEA thing for light. And then I think that's it. So I was just doing this little sketch, and I want to put you guys right here, but I also like have to work around you, so I'm kind of like hugging you into my armpit right now. I was doing the in-between for this, and I spaced it wrong, and I didn't want to redraw it, so I did the good old tape another piece of paper, place this thing where exactly where you want it, and then place another piece of paper there so you can get it to where it needs to be. So that's what we're doing now. All I have is like A, B, C, A, B, she goes down, and then D, she pops back up. We might not even do all that or anything. Oh, and I have the ground plane. But I just wanted to test all this out because I have an animation table, an animation desk. Why not use it? Also, anytime that I wipe all the dust off, 3 seconds and it's back. So we're just having fun. This is just having some fun. We're just, all right, it's fun, okay? I told you, it's fun. All right, anyway. I need a little bit of tape right there so that I can flip it okay. It's janky, it's slow down. It's not AI. That was what I want. Oh! What is this hair? Nobody has a hair like that. Oh, maybe it's a dog hair. Oh, I'm so squashed between everything. Hold on. I want to make this work, but my elbows are gonna be elbowing everything. I do have ADHD. I have diagnosed ADHD since I was 15. So everything's always a little messy. I don't know if I should set a timer on this or something. No. Now we're just having fun. I gotta remind myself that every single time. That's why I haven't been on in a minute. It hasn't been fun or enjoyable. And everybody's like, whenever I come on, there's always like somebody who's like, money. It costs a lot of money. And I'm like, I guess I have to think about money. And you know what? I don't have to think about money. I can just think about the art. I just want to do art to do art. I just want to make some freaking art here. Okay. So the thing that is, it's been so long. The last time that, before I started doing this, the last time that I had done paper things was cleanup for a student film. Like 7 years, gosh. Happy New Year, happy 2026. 7 years ago. But I did get some good tips while I was doing that from somebody who did work with paper their whole life and did effects for things. I don't even know if it's having the same effect for you as it is for me, because it's mostly from my perspective. This is persistence of vision, so if you flip really fast. Also, this is just regular copy paper. That's why I'm doing all the janky hole punching and stuff. It's just regular copy paper, so you're gonna see all the corners. I'm flipping with my left. They bubble and stuff and everything. So, the thing that I cleaned up for also did not use animation paper. Animation paper does not really do this at all. It's like a much thinner cellulose, nice paper. This is regular copy paper, which it's nice. I love you. Thank you so much for being copy paper for me. But doing that, like, man, when you scan it in, you get a lot of the little texture, and it just feels good. It feels good to have some texture on your animation. This is also not doing anything. It's just for you. It's just for me. It's tricking my brain into, oh, it's work time. Okay, so I want to just kind of like do her face. So she is turning her head. It's kind of over here. So we want little arcs in everything. I'm going to put it over here. Yeah. It's a really wide set, is it? But it goes with the V. Well, that's fine. Oh my gosh, having to hold my arm like out over you guys is crazy. I want to put it here. I wonder if there's a way that I can like, oh no, that hits you. Can I like fold this up and then stick my arm under here? No. I want to put you, I was testing out angles and I tucked you into my jacket. And that was pretty cool. Maybe I could do this. Maybe this. Ooh, right at my shoulder. Maybe that. I feels a little weird. Can I bump you and then just turn the... Yeah, let's see what that looks like. Because that is actually comfortable and it's not gonna strain myself. That's the whole point of doing this test, is just to... Oh yeah, it does not look like that big of a difference from your end, but from my end, it's the difference between going like this and going like this. Like, it's... That's so funny. This is grease pencil. I thought a grease pencil was a blender thing. Well, it's a real life thing. And that line should not be there. That's why we have white out or whatever. I've been thinking about doing the roughs here and then just cleaning it up with moho. So that is something that I do want to test out. I've had to go through like a big redesign thought process recently. It's been some months, huh? I'm not happy with her legs. She's just twinning really badly. Here it goes like this, and then here she's still angled this way, so her hips need to be angled this way. That is the nice thing about physical labor. And that leg needs to be extending. That'll twin her a little less. I want it right there. Twinning is when both sides are doing the same thing. And it doesn't feel great. If you can avoid that a little bit, it makes it much more natural. Yeah, now it looks like she's stretching out. I don't know. Can you guys see that? Now her leg feels like it's... I have to do it a little wider for you. Yeah, there you go. I have to take it completely off the peg for you to kind of get the persistence of vision. Whatever. A1. I'm going to call that A5. Just so you can put any in-betweens in the middle. I don't think we will have them, but I'm not labeling right now. God, it's been so long since I've done this. Okay, so now we have A, 8.2 or whatever, B. So now we need the in-betweens for B to C. And because we did these, I'm going to put them on this side. Hello. Okay. This is still... You're still in the way, but I'm okay with it. Okay. Do we need... What do we need? We need maybe one that's like the ears. I don't feel like... And it's easier to get volume consistency once you're used to it here. I was trying to make it a little bigger so that it would look like she's coming forward. I am not the best at this, you know, but I do like it, and I would like to try, and it makes me happy, and that is what matters, not being the greatest, but doing something that makes you happy, especially when it comes to art. Okay, I'm bumping you so I can get in position. Okay, so you put the blank piece of paper on top, you put the past, the future, and then the present. And you're not supposed to, that was the big tick that I got, was not using the light. You never use the light until like in-betweens. And it makes everything more consistent, and it was just better, doing it this way, and then you would like a little mark or something. So, especially when the volumes are changing, I like to get the head. I pretty much feel like I always go for the head first. Everybody can use their different things, but maybe I want it to be a little bit of an oval. It's like coming from there to there, you know? gosh. Speaking of that, we need the ground. First of all, we need the ground. Get back on there. We need the ground plane. I need to know where the ground plane is at all times. Especially when we're like hitting it. Oh my god, I'm ruining it. Actually, I'm not. I'm really good at it. Okay. It's so hard not to be mean to yourself. I don't know. There's people out there who are like, I'm never mean to myself. Probably. I'm like, how do you do that? I want to not be mean to myself. I don't deserve to be mean to myself. Where the heck does the hand go? Like behind? Girl, it is always in front. What are you doing? Why'd she disappear? Her hand. Okay, we want it to fling out. And now it's like, I don't know, I just always do the head first. Kind of rambly here, but that's okay. If you want, so the hand is like here right now, and it's going to be here-ish. So we want it some kind of arc here. So maybe I want a really flingy effect. So maybe I want it like around here. Yeah, that makes it feel like it's shooting out. Yeah, this shape actually feels good. I like the elbow because the elbow is up here and then it goes down here, so it's like a little arc, and then it. Okay, we love arcs. Okay, ear. That's the big thing, I think, to me, that helps a lot is just doing this and then putting a mark and then making sure that this mark lines up with the one that's there. I don't know how to explain that better. Oh my god, I'm learning how to explain. This is what I do digitally too, so now the ears in this one are flung. Ooh, no, that's not right. This one's over more. This is the center of the ear. Okay, yeah. So we want, if her head is completely down in this one, and it's not in this one, we need the rotation of the head to know where the ears are going to go. But for her, head, hands, ears, and then like body and feet to me. I know there's people who like start with the hips. That's probably really good. I know in 3D animation, people break it down. They break it down into just like this leg, tracking all that kind of stuff. But I feel like, I don't know, a little looser in 2D. But we need the rotation of the head to be able to know where the ears are going to go. So let me figure out where this hand is going to go, and then I'm going to figure out the ears. So it is right here. And then up here, oops, sorry, smacking you by accident, it's up here. So we need an arc somewhere here, and I like the continued tilt of this one being up. So I think I'm gonna keep that because then it makes it makes sense going like this, and then it squeezes out that way. Does that? That's really funny. When I first came to animation school, I found my people because I could explain things like wah, you know, it goes like wah, and then people understood me. People understood me because the feeling. It's about the feeling. It's not about the physicality. It's not about this. It's about what the feeling is, and a sound can make you have a feeling. There was a museum exhibit 10 years ago. Oh my gosh, 2015 was 11 years ago. That's crazy. I went to DC for a funeral. It was really, really sad, and I'll never forget it. But we did get to go to a museum, and one of the things was like matching, like was a oh my gosh, what's it called when there's two paintings? Didactic. One of the things where there's two of them, and then they also had like two sound noises, like what's it and bua bui or something like that. I don't really remember, but one was like kind of soft, like la 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 la, and one was like ta 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 sounds, and you matched it to whatever painting like felt right, and then you get to see like how everybody else kind of voted, and the painting that was like got the like sharp sounds, and then the like kind of and there were stripes too. The wibbly wobbly one got the like blah, 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 blah. So visuals and sounds do go together. They do. I'm gonna keep drawing this. Oh my god, it's been a minute. So we need an arc, and I want it to be like this, so I want this to be a little bit up here, I think. It's like consistently under her eye, so I don't know if I should make it go like in here instead. Here, but individually drawing, I like this placement better. I think this makes more silhouette sense. I don't know. To me. Let's see. The good thing about this is you can always change it, and the good thing about doing it on crappy paper with a grease pencil is you can always change it. You can just redraw a frame, and it's so easy. It's so lovely and easy. Okay, so her knee is like here, and then her knee is also like here. So her knee needs to be like here. Yeah. I'm gonna move that over. Because the foot comes down here, and then it's here. Yeah, it does need to be right there. Okay. Yep. Okay. Okay. And then her knee is up and up. I think she's connected to the floor, and she's just gonna have her knee. Oh my god, what is on this? Beautiful. Yeah, she's just kind of like squashing down. Apparently squash is the word of the day. Yeah, bouncy bouncy girl. Okay, so now I think that her face, because it's kind of like this, is gonna, oops, hello, off the pegs here. I think it's gonna be like this. So we're gonna have closed eyes on the impact, and then, oh my god, she's so cute. Oh, you ever put a face on something and you're just like, yeah. Honestly, at this point, I feel like she's made the impact, but the ears fly behind. This is the one. This is the big thing. So you know, when you have the 12 principles of animation, the parts that I have strength at, apparently, according to other people critiquing my stuff throughout all of the years, whatever, is I excel with giving things weight. That's something I'm good at and I enjoy. But in my brain, overlap, like loose things like tails, ears, coats hair, like that always confuses me. And I know it's better pose to pose than it is like doing it pose to pose rather than, you know, like whatever. She will have ears at point. She looks like she's having a little peaceful sleep or something. I like it enough. This is so cute. She looks like a baby. It's a baby face. Honestly, she's facing this way in these. But I feel like, no. I feel like that head is probably too big. Oh my god, she's so cute. Okay, sorry. This arm would probably be in front. I'm just getting the big shapes. Okay. So what is this? D5. Pretty good. That's enough. It's enough for me. I feel like I want to redo this one now. I do like the arm going out. I don't know, the head is like really big compared to everything else. And then let's see what the head is like in the below. Where did it go? I have a D. I have the ABCD. I have the D drawing here. I feel like that head is pretty big too. It's not proportional or anything at all. Oh, did it pause? No. Okay. Well, if I just keep redoing things, I'll never get it done. Then it's better to redo this right now, because what am I even seeing? Girl, buddy, pal. This is where hello? I'm glad I found a setup that works. I want to make her head. This is where the light table part would come in good use, because I can mark kind of where the head is right now. And then I put this to the side, and then like we match it up to this head. Yeah, see, it's way too big. It's just like slightly. Oh my god, there's another paper behind it. Obviously, that's going to be in the way. Oh, you can really see it. Like through there, right? Not so much here. Kind of through here. So we just gently mark how big the head is in the previous frame on this one. In the place that we want it to be. Okay. I'm doing between this and C now. Okay, so oops, I'm getting. Whew. Also, when you have paper and it's not like on a timeline, like digitally, it's easy to get a little confused. Okay. So, we're gonna get the ground line. And you have so many papers, and I don't know that I remember doing it. I remember trying to help somebody who had a huge stack of huge paper piles up really quickly. But when we were taking our principles of 2D class, it was all on paper. and they had a huge stack of papers that they had not labeled at all. And so you're literally just trying to flip and like play the animation in your brain really quickly to see where all the pages go. Oh my god. Horrible. Absolutely horrible. So always label your pages. Always label your pages. This is not labeled. What is this? Oh, yes it is. I just put it on upside down. I just put them on upside down. Always label your letters. So we're doing this pose again, but and you kind of need this ground plane. And I'm gonna put the feet where the stand-up pose feet are for sure. Okay, so now let's start our poses over here. C, we're going to cross off the C because we are not using it anymore. And this is the real C. It can get real confusing. You got to keep it all in your brain. I'm going to put this behind that one just so you... oh my gosh. Okay. You have a foot here. Okay. It can get real confusing. Oh my gosh. This one isn't even in the right place anyway. Okay. Well, I'm tired. I'm tired of singing. I don't want to sing anymore. I'm going to leave you guys with this cute one. Ooh, can you see it? Is it in there? I think it's in there. There she is. She's adorable. It's Geraldine. Doing a little test of her just jumping. And now we know things. Now we know. Let's see what we've gone over. We've gone over taping thing. You can cut it out and tape it wherever you need to. It's nice. Gone over flipping. Gone over some other stuff. Gone over fixing things. Fixing things. Can't stop drawing even though I said that I would. Well. Your head is kind of angled like this. Oh, that's stuff that I love that you don't get in digital. I know they're not the same length or anything, I'm just exaggerating. Perfect, okay. That's what the second round is for, this is just the roughs. Freaking superhero posing. Whatever, now her knee is on the ground. This pose just doesn't feel good though, so I don't know. Maybe I would change, maybe I don't need this. Maybe we don't need this at all. Maybe this was a dumb thing. Maybe we don't need C. Fuck C. Honestly? Man, when I was doing the digital flip, last year's thing, I was so excited about that because I was using like 3 different instances of a rig, some hand-drawn stuff, and mixing it all together. think that is better, honestly. Supposed to do a full squashing pose, so maybe the ears need to go out a little bit. Because they've been falling and then they go out. But we need a couple more between these. So let's make this a C. I said I was gonna leave and then I didn't. Let's put them like, can you move them like here? This needs to be like way over here, actually. Yeah. And you get up. Maybe, we'll see. I'm getting really tired. I don't think I can stand up anymore. And then we would have like the ears, but I think that's too far down. See, this is that's why you just draw things quickly. I don't have an eraser. I'm gonna do it really white out. Yeah, that checks out. It kind of does there too. Okay. I'm just kind of in between without thinking about it. Putting things in between without thinking about it. I think that's what's getting me. Wow. Okay. Well, I'm really tired and I'm not thinking anymore. But this was fun. This was fun. I like this. I think I'm gonna get better when I practice. Cause look at that face. Never gonna get over that face. This is off, but it's also good. Maybe I'll try this again. I like this setup. Thanks for hanging out if you did. I hope you have a wonderful day. Goodbye.